Hello? Are we streaming? Is the stream good? Let me check. Because I don't know if it's going good or not. Am I live? As far as I'm aware, I am. Let me see though. I don't actually know. Hello, if you're in the stream, hello. Obviously, I don't actually know that I'm streaming right now, so just hello, Execute Bella X. Welcome to the live stream. We are live streaming because, well, for two reasons. One, it is Sword's birthday today. Two, it's a year ago since NicsterV and Zeph Plays joined my live stream. And so for them two reasons, I'm streaming right now. Hello, Savage Summer and Philippi Cortez. Welcome to the stream. And I don't know if any of you remember that stream from a year ago, but that must have been the most amazing stream that's ever happened on my channel. So, yeah, that's good. Don't really know what to do right now, really. I'm going to join Meet Nicholas 77. And once I'm joined, I'll let you guys see my screen. Hi, can you give me a shout out? Sure, shout out to Savage Summer. I'm kind of tired today, says Philippi Cortez. I think we're all a bit tired. Hi Holly, it's Lola X Cavalier 2. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't really know what to do in this stream. I mean, a year ago I was streaming to get NicsterV in the stream. That worked. But, yeah. Getting the latest Roblox. Why, thank you, Roblox. You know NicsterV, yes. NicsterV live in UK. Cool. There's 4 people watching the stream right now. That's good. Thank you. Oh, Roblox did change their logo. And here you go. You can now see Roblox. Sorry if I'm being a little bit loud. I'm a loud person. I'm trying to speak quietly right now. Upgrading Roblox. Well, what do you guys think we should do in this stream? Because I mean, I don't really know what to do. Have you got any suggestions? Anyone? Has the stream died? If you can still hear me right now, by the way, I can't see the chat, so sorry about that. Sorry, I'm trying to obviously load up the chat again, but it's not really working. Okay, yeah, this isn't really working. Ah, I'm back. Hi guys. Hello everyone. So what should we do in this stream? What do you want me to do? Should we try and get Nick in again? I doubt it's gonna work. Because that's what we did last year. It did work. We got him in the stream. It was amazing. But I doubt he's gonna join again. Because he's already joined one of my streams. But we could always try. There's always hope. In fact, we only asked Nick and we got Zeph in. And Oblivious HD ended up commenting on that video, that live stream even. We could always try. What do you guys think? Do you think we should try get Nick in the stream? I want to know what you guys think. I'm gonna join back later. Okay then. I'm gonna try and get Nick in. We did it last year. It might not work. It probably won't. You know, it's not gonna work. I'm currently trying to get Nick into the stream. I doubt it's gonna work, but who knows? It might. Okay. I've told Nick about the stream. Now I've just got to wait. And we've just got to see what happens. Oh. Let's just wait. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try and get as many people in the stream as I can. Because, you know what, why not? Right, I don't know if Nick is going to actually join. Since he joined last year, that was enough. I mean, if he joins this year, then I'm just gonna, I don't know. But you know what? There's always hope. We can always try. And I appear to be joining in to meet Nicholas 77 right now. Joining the server. I mean, it took an awful long time. Oh gosh, NicsterV has actually seen the message. That Nick has actually seen the message to join. I don't know if this is gonna. He might join. Alright, I'm back. And I'm excited at the chance that Nick might join, but I'm not too sure. As he obviously joined last year. If he did, that would be amazing. Hello everyone who's joining the stream. Welcome to the live stream. Right, I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna ask Nick to join. I'm gonna say you don't have to, but we are partying in the stream if you would like to join. But we completely understand if you cannot. Oops. Alright. So we'll see what that does. But honestly, I'm really happy. Come on, guys, let's party. Let's woo! Everyone party. Does /E dance still work? /E dance. /E dance. I wonder what that can do. /E dance. Come on, guys, let's party. It's been a year, and it only seems like yesterday that Nick joined our live stream, which is absolutely crazy. The stream seems to be lagging quite a bit. Might leave. Yeah. Going to leave because of the lag. Sorry. There we go. Right. And we're back on the home screen. And it's probably still laggy. But honestly, I'm really happy because of last year. It's been a year. I don't think Nick's gonna join. Well, we just said that last year. Right, so we've left the game now, and we're on the home screen, so I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. I mean, Nick hasn't seen the message. But there's always hope that Nick can join. The reason I'm being so silent right now is that I really do not want. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Does anybody know what to do? Because I don't know what to say. Any ideas? Does anyone have ideas of how we can make this stream more interesting? I don't know what to do. Does anybody know what to do? I'm so confused. I don't know what to say. Anyone? I'm not looking at the chat right now. Who has ideas? We need to do something in the stream that's not laggy. Because whenever I join a game, it's like really laggy. Anybody? May I have ideas? Flood me with ideas. I need ideas. Because I have nothing to do right now. I don't know what to do. If anybody has any ideas, please tell me. Because I want to do something on this stream, but I don't really know what to do. Play Fortnite. I don't do Fortnite. Someone please, ideas. Just all the ideas now. Does anybody know what to do? No? What should I do? Because this stream is just getting to the point where I'm just talking to myself. I'm just asking myself for ideas when I haven't got any ideas. Any ideas at all? Let's think outside the box. What could we do that wouldn't cause any lag? Let me see. Look at the chat. Okay, I'm looking at the chat. Remove stream delay first of all. I don't know I don't know what that is. So play simulators? Oh, not simulators. Sorry. If ever I play games, it just seems to grow more laggy. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it less laggy right now. Bring some YouTuber and make you better. I don't add people on stream, sorry. Hello, the Robloxian army. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. We are all lonely right now. I'm trying to figure out how. But see, whenever I play games, it just gets more laggy. So I'm trying to think of something that we can do to make it less laggy, and then like start the stream again. Oh, I don't know. Holly, you are the one who told me to ask Zeph and Nick to join your stream nicely. I'm streaming right now. I'm trying to get them to join. Lol. Oh yes. Last year I streamed. I asked Nick nicely to join, and I asked nicely to. I don't know why it took me so long to say that. Asked Nick and Zeph to join nicely. I'm gonna go back to my live stream now. Has he seen the message? I doubt he has. No. No, he hasn't seen the message. We just need something exciting to do. I need to figure out how to do something. To make it less laggy. But I don't know how. I'm trying to figure out right now. Thank you for subscribing, the Robloxian army. How do I do this? I'm confused. I know what I want to do, but I just can't do it. button? I don't know how to do it. I did it the other day. I did something. Right, let's see if this works. So, aha, I managed to do it. So I click on this. Doesn't say anything about that. With the screen, I am currently hiding the screen. What am I doing? What am I saying? I need to find out how to do something. Right. Okay, right, I found out. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Never mind then. I can't make it less laggy, really, at all. Did you guys see my screen then? I think you did, but I accidentally turned off. Yeah, there we go. It's better. I don't know. What should we do? We could always say NicsterV 1,000 times again. That was fun. I'm considering it. You do not want me that loud. Okay, so I don't really know what to do, but I had an idea of saying NicsterV 1,000 times because you know what? Why not? So yeah, I'm just gonna go AFK again. And I'm going to get up some sort of tally counter, so it's like quite legit. Tally counter. So I'm going to say NicsterV 1,000 times. Is this the one that I used last year? Yep, it is. Right. So I'm gonna quickly let you guys see now. Here, if I add 1, then yeah, I'm gonna name this NicsterV. Is that actually going to name it? Or is it just gonna like highlight in blue? Last year I could oh, maybe I can't. Right. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna everyone know about the stream again? Okay, we have decided on what this stream is about. ... I'm going to say NicsterV 1,000 times. Now let's see how this go down. Right. Let's see how well this goes. Are you all ready? I did a Gacha Live video. Don't know if it went so well. I tried though. Right, so are you all ready? I'm saying NicsterV 1,000 times. Because this is about to be crazy. Saying NicsterV 1,000 times. Renaming the stream. Right, are you all ready? I'm going to start now. This is not going to clickbait either. Are you ready? I'll count a name. Enter the new name. NicsterV. There. Right, there. That's what I wanted to do. Right, you ready, guys? 3, 2. I mean, I already did this, but come on, we can do this. Oh, live stream. Typical. Alright, we're back. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go. Joking. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. Forgotten how hard this was. It's not really hard. Water. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. I'm gonna have a break for a minute. How y'all doing? It's going quite fast actually, isn't it? This is just weird. Why am I doing this? Let's try and get Nick in. I want Nick to see this. Come on. Let's get Nick to see this. I don't know why I'm doing this, but anywho. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna do another 100. Without talking, unless Nick joins as well, obviously. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. Right, it's getting hard to say now because you know when you say something too much, it just becomes not a word. Sorry, Nick, but that's happening right now. So, this is going very well, isn't it? Nick has actually seen that message that I sent. I guess I'm gonna carry on with saying NicsterV. I dare you to say it next. I dare you to say it with 50 times up previous. I can't do that. I mean, I'm gonna try, but I doubt that's gonna work. Are you ready? I'm gonna try. Oh, I need a lot of water for this one. Oh. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. Thanks for that. Thank you so much for that. I cannot thank you enough. I'm dumb. What am I doing? Like, what on earth am I actually doing? NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. I don't know if Nick's gonna join or not, but he's actually replied and seen the message that I sent. So every now try and get Nick in the stream because I don't know. Do you guys think it's worth Nick seeing me saying his name 1,000 times? If you do, please try and get Nick into the stream. We're trying to do this. You ran out of ideas, so you're just doing something. Well, I kind of am that now, really. Let's go. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. NicsterV, 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 NicsterV. Alright, this is going well. I might need to go and get some more water. Everyone check into the stream right now.